Hello my friends, welcome back to 1 HP Heart of the Swarm. Today we are going to learn if Kerrigan is Crucible different or if she's about to be crucified. We're heading to the Crucible, and I am not excited for this one. So of course, if you are a StarCraft Challenge Run connoisseur, then you are very well aware that this mission is in fact death. It is the alpha and it is the omega. It is either the easiest and most boringest mission in Heart of the Swarm, or it is the hardest and most soul crushing. Early bit, pretty decent. A lot of that, chain reaction. Really hope that we get to keep chain reaction for the rest of this mission, otherwise things are going to be a little bit rough. So yeah, here we go. We are going to learn whether the Swarm Host is actually a unit that is good, or if it is the Swarm Host.
It's a pool.
It's a pool. Okay, here we go. So first thing I was thinking of is that maybe, it is time to grab some creep, and I'm going to actually try to extend my initial defenses as far as I can. I don't think... maybe not for the very, very beginning. Actually, now that I'm putting it all together in my head, definitely want to... I guess let me get a defense set up and then I'll explain what I've been thinking. And that is basically that in this mission, we want to be as far away from Kerrigan's egg, undamaged Chrysalis. Yup. Yeah, I mean... that is true. We need to be as far away from this egg as humanly possible at all points in time, otherwise we are going to have a miserable, miserable day. Particularly because Primal Mutalisks have the bounce, and then Guardians have a very long range. Those are the things that are the most concerning to me. So in order to make sure that we do not get bammed and boozled by that stuff, we're going to make a really, really wide perimeter and try to engage stuff far, far, far away. And then I think that we're going to have like a secondary defensive wave. Like we're going to have to do defense in depth, I think, for this entire thing. We're going to be like using actual military strategy because we have military level kill times, if that makes sense. It's just like real life where you get hit with a rocket launcher and you're going to explode no matter how many HPs you got. Or in this case, how 1 HP you got. So, yeah, let's burrow you here. I think we're going to have to be pretty careful with our positioning of Swarm Hosts. We're going to be very deliberate with our Swarm Host numbers, largely because we actually usually have an additional little bonus for this mission. And that is the fact that you can afford a million, billion, trillion spine crawlers. Spine crawlers are not good in this mod. We learned that, and that is just another piece of terrifying, terrifying information that's going to make things harder. So, good creep spread. Make sure that we have a good defensive arc set up with well-positioned swarm hosts at every position. Big arcs over here to make sure none of the flyers get in. Have this base somehow dealt with and protected. Usually you can use static defense for that. We're not going to be able to do that today. And then have another ring around here as a secondary defensive wave to make sure that nothing gets onto Kerrigan. And then we're going to also have to deal with the bonus objective at some point. So it's just a lot, isn't it? Oh, man. But I'm taking it. This is just... I've done the Crucible on the hardest difficulties, and I'm not talking Nightmare. So I am going to use all of that knowledge and experience to try to make this work. So what's happening here is... that is a slaughter, by the way. It's not a good day for them. We're going to be hit by the first wave from the right-hand side, and then it swings back to the left, and that's when I'm going to start doing what I was talking about with building a defense over here. Maybe try to engage them on the bridge, because I think that'll be a good position for us. because they have a more melee-oriented thing. The Locusts have a little bit of range, and we want to utilize that whenever possible. Okay, got a couple gas geysers over here. What we're going to do is use these mutas to protect. We're going to pre-fire when we can, and then as long as there's no hydras, we can actually attack those pretty well. And whenever possible, I would like to try to bounce muta shots onto the hydras. Didn't happen right there, but that's okay. I felt like that was a very good engage. We didn't lose anything. Now we gotta just keep saturating, and eventually this base is just self-sufficient, I hope. Oh man, I'm nervous. This one's scaring me. I'm just making sure that these locusts do not get confused, because I think that's how we lose, is by the confuse. Remember that the enemy has a short fuse. So we will choose to make them snooze permanently with a Mutabash. Oh, we got two. We got two. Okay, there's one Hydra in there. We have to be so careful. Yeah. Okay, that was a good start. So what I'm thinking is that I want to hold on to the Locust spawn as much as humanly possible. That roach went subterranean, but he's not one of the roaches that normally goes subterranean in StarCraft. That was weird. Good. That was great. All right, you guys go over here, and then we'll get a nice set of spores, and then the remainder come over to this side. We're going to have to defend that. Still haven't quite figured out how I want to do it. I don't think it matters just yet. I don't think that they attack that base until... Actually, it's pretty soon, isn't it? Maybe 4 swarm hosts, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 spore? Yeah. The Abraham Lincoln build is always good. So I'm going to go with that. And just make sure that we have these little vents. That's basically it. It's the locust vents that they can move through.
Yadra has sent a force of primal flyers to attack the Chrysalis.
Oh, you better not be a primal liar, Isha. Or you're Zagara. I just hear a Zerg announcer. They're all Isha. I was not in position for that. That was a wasted Locust. Locust does cool down very, very quick, so it's not the end of the world. But I would have preferred to not do it that way. This looks good to me. I think it's now time to grab a couple more hatches, and we are going to have to prepare for that bonus objective really soon. The Tyrannosaur Savage. I know I say savage every time, but he is. He's a savage boy. He spawns at 14:30 remaining on the timer. Okay. Got a couple more overlords. I don't think I want any more swarm hosts. Oh, there he is.
Tyrannosaur sample acquired.
Wait a minute.
We'll research primal essences further.
The Quilgor got him! The Quilgor got him! Oh my good. Quilgor, savage. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, what an incredible piece of StarCraft history right there. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so they came over here. They probably sent one muta that did that damage. We have this set up. We're going to get the queens all set around. I see some mutas coming in. Okay, here's the plan for mutas. We're just going to leave a couple around. I like that. Oh, they're going after that area. I don't like this. Okay, everything on that is fine.
Our queen's metamorphosis is halfway complete. Maintain our defense.
And then I think that we're just getting a lot of queens at this point, so that they can kind of surround and move to support when they need. They have the range, and this splitting up of mutas is kind of my idea, where mutas are effectively a baneling, because they do damage in an area with their bounce, but they're guaranteed to die. I don't know if that makes sense when I say it, but to me it makes sense. Where that's what we're using them for, is baneling duty, basically. I think I'm going to put one swarm host over here. Now, I do see a bunch of guys come. Yeah, see? They're banelings! Oh, I might actually be kind of smart. Yeah, okay. You only need one. Now, things are going to get a little bit worse when it becomes time for the Guardians to show up, because of course the Guardians have a longer range than mutas, and for some reason, Primal Guardians hit air. Nobody has ever explained that one, but they do, so I like fighting on this. Oh, Primal Guardians. Oh, well, I mean, if they're gonna not shoot air, then it's not a problem. We just got to replace our mutas every time. And this is looking decent. Going to continue getting lots and lots of spores. As I said, spines are bad, but spores are rad. That's not what I said before, but it's true. It's the thought that counts. I'm not talking like Fallout rad, where it means that they're radiated. I just mean very cool. Wait, does rad actually, is that the origin of it? It could be, because it's like 1950s slang, right? Everything was atomic back then. Alright, that makes sense. This base is having issues. I think the mutabanes, though, are how we keep it alive. Eventually it'll go down, and that'll just get us free supply. How am I down 20-some supply? What happened? I know I built spores. Did I build that many? Sure. Fine with me. Oh no, Guardians. I'm using swarmlings as well. This looks like, if you just look at the minimap, it looks like a good defense, doesn't it? Even if you just look here, it looks like I've built an AI fortress. That's awesome. Send a couple of the queens this way, and we got to prepare for when this area eventually gets broken open. They don't send too many guys through this direction, but they send enough that a couple swarm hosts are definitely warranted. You don't want the warranty on your swarm host to expire. Yeah. I think Baneling Nest will be good, and then I am about ready to transfer these guys over here. And then maybe we can just sacrifice this base. It has done great work for the Dominion. I'm very proud of it, and now we're just going to abandon it.
The primal Zerg are destroying the rocks near the Chrysalis.
Perfect. Thank you.
The primals have broken through the barricade. Defend the Chrysalis.
What do we got here? Just a couple guys. We can do some burrow ambushes right here. Hey, guy. They were very confused by... No! You got confused and you ruined it all. Wait. Oh, they went down there. Huh. Alright. I'll take that. What I was actually wondering is if I could use some burrowed banes in order to make them not want to walk up this. Defense is right here. Perfect. Oh, overlords! That's a great idea. Okay. I'm just gonna start popping overlords around in order to do some good defense, because enemies will attack the overlords first. I like that. I feel like I'm getting to express a lot of creativity here. This has been fun. Oh, all these guys are dead. Let's rebuild them. So that's open. This is fine. I think a couple more mutas as a mobile muta defense force with these swarmlings will be good. We have the... Oh. I thought I had Zergling reconstitution. Turns out I don't. So yeah, we got the balloons that'll soak some random shots. We have mutas there to protect. We got queens around in order to be generic defenders. Lots and lots of spores. We have a couple... swarm hosts just chilling over here in order to be that final buffer. And then we can burrow some more guys over here to make sure that enemies don't come in from the side. This is great. If you can't tell, I'm very tickled by this. Okay, wow, a lot went down right there. Bring you guys in to hold the line, and then maybe a couple of these. No. Replace the mutas. Ladies and gentlemen, muta bombs are the ultimate static defense. I mean, they're actually... an ultimate is a bit of an extreme word. But I understand why the AI does it now. They're not playing 1 HP most of the time. But it's still very good. Keep going. Oh, shit. Rude. So we have 2 minutes remaining. I'm going to wait until about 2:30, and then I'm going to slam the spawn locusts. Because that'll mean I have it for the last 30 seconds. And I believe the locusts live for like 30 or maybe 15. Nobody actually knows what the locusts do. But that means that this first wave is going to be held off. Oh, nice. They took down that guardian. A bit of a Viper guy over here. Got to be careful of the anti-air. Oh, no. They have an answer to that. We have you and you. They're kiting. Wow. I got outplayed. Okay, we got to burrow these in position. Another guardian. Sense of defense. How do I have an aberration? When did I build that? Build what I can. We gotta bring a lot to this hand side, otherwise it is not in good shape. Alright, we're hostless over here. I can swarm it with Zerglings, though. This is looking good. Nothing off to the side being too crazy. This is also good. We have 21 seconds until... Oh gosh. No. Swarmlings are 4. The Baneling thing wasn't working. But the Banelings are also Banelings. That button. Oh gosh, supply is dropping. Just hold the Zergling button. Couple go over here as a little bit of a wall. Come on back. Usually with 10 seconds, you're like, this is fine, but it's just one shot, one kill. I think I played that exceptionally. I'm just going to say it straight. I think I did really well, and I'm proud of that. I don't think that was an easy mission. I think that I'm a smart man. Where's my cookie? I'm going to take pressurized glands. Perfect. Unfortunately... Well, not really unfortunately, it's just yesterday's video was really long, so I'm gonna cut it off for today so I don't overwhelm people with too much video. So, thank you guys for watching. Next time, is next mission gonna be really easy or really hard? I don't actually know. Like, we're fighting all the 1 HP bosses, but we also have 1 HP. Next time should be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's Crucible, where I am the man, the myth, the legend, the Grant, apparently. Some days, I'm just, I've been activated like almonds. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.